Seljuk Turk forces under Alp Arslan vanquished the Byzantine army and captured the Emperor Romaeus IV Dejaris in the Battle of Manskert. During the Hundred Years' War, the English, led by Edward III, defeated the French at the Battle of Crécy. In preparation for an attack on Paris, part of Charles VII's campaign to drive the English from French soil, Joan of Arc and her soldiers reached the city's outskirts on this day in 1429 but the assault ultimately failed. English Puritan stockholders in Massachusetts Bay Company pledged to emigrate to New England under the terms of Cambridge Agreement. The volcano Krakatoa in Indonesia began to erupt, and 36,000 people were killed by the eruption and a resulting tsunami. During World War I, the Battle of Tannenberg began, fought between the Germans and the Russians. Several days later, the German forces, led by Paul von Hindenburg and Erich Ludendorff, handed Russia a crushing defeat. The 19th Amendment became part of the Constitution of the United States, giving women the right to vote. The Anglo-Egyptian Treaty established Egypt as a sovereign state after 50 years of British occupation. Hungary rejects a U.S. proposal to join commission to investigate alleged violation by Hungary of human rights clause of its peace treaty. Ethiopian Emperor Haile Selassie I, who steered his country into the mainstream of African politics after World War II and oversaw its entrance into the League of Nations and the United Nations, died at the age of 83, possibly assassinated. Albano Cardinal Lucini was elected Pope as John Paul I, but he had died of a heart attack 33 days later. American civil rights activist Amelia Boynton Robinson, an organizer of the Selma March of 1965, which was a landmark event in the civil rights movement that led directly to the passage of Voting Rights Act, died at the age of 104. American playwright, screenwriter, and TV writer Neil Simon, who was one of the most popular playwrights in the history of American theater, known for such plays as The Odd Couple and Blixen Blues, died at the age of 91. Koalas can sleep for up to 22 hours a day. Koalas need more sleep than most animals because their diet of eucalyptus leaves contains toxins, are very low in nutrients, and high in fibrous matter, so they take a large amount of energy to digest. The world's oldest dog lived to 29 and a half years old, while the medium-aged dog reaches tends to be about 10 to 15 years old, and one Australian cattle dog named Bluey survived to the ripe old age of 29 and a half.